Hey y'all, welcome to the Whirlwind. This is Diana here for your personal development, your self improvement, self care, and for everything that's beautiful about you. So, hi, I hope you guys are doing okay. I'm doing all right. Um, Today, this video should be called like psychosomatic plus anxiety, emotional stress, something like that. So, I just want to talk about some of those things: psychosomatic symptoms, anxiety, emotional stress, corona. First, though, I want to just start off and say that I am practicing tarot, and every day to practice, I pull one card that the collective should know, and I pull another card from the bottom of the deck that supports that overall energy for the collective. Today, unbeknownst to me, because I'm a beginner, I pulled a nine of clubs, which translates to the sun. The sun is me. The sun is Leo. The sun is clarity, simplicity, and a new life. Supporting that card was the King of Diamonds that talks about generosity, happiness, and finding that in nature or in spirituality. So I think it's important that we take heed of those messages. And what'd you say, Carter? Okay. I think it's important that we take heed of those messages and that we recognize that maybe this is a time that we start creating our new life. Not saying that like this is how it's going to be, because I strongly believe that we're going to like come out of this. I don't believe that this is how it's going to be. Will life be the same? Probably not. Like, probably no. Remember, anytime there's a big, massive event, everything changes. And you just look at 9/11 for that. Life is not going to be the same anymore. So, for this time, we need to, work on planning what our new life is going to look like, or what the next 2 weeks, the next 30 days, the next, we don't even know how long. What is that going to look like? And so, I suggest that you find, a place in your home, or you find a space. It could be the bathroom, it could be your closet, it could be just a corner of a room somewhere, but a room where you cultivate the presence of peace that you need, that you cultivate some clarity in that room, that you have some spirituality, you have something to stand on in that space. So I really do encourage that. I know it could be different than what you're used to, but just a space that we can breathe in, a space that we're going to offer ourselves some silence. Definitely if you have kids, it's like super essential to do. Even if you don't have kids, it's important because you need a space. If the living room is for the TV and the bedroom is for sleeping and the bathroom is for cleansing, where do I go and just like decompress, calm down, listen, and hear myself? Where do I do that at? Find it, create it. Um, I've also been trying to figure things out. Like for the last 7 months, I've been trying to figure things out, and actually longer than that. So this time doesn't have me in complete fear or fear, because I've tried hard, not to be in that zone. And I've also am fully aware of what I want for myself. And I'm also very, I'm going to say, consciously hip to what be going on in our world. So, I've been trying to be an entrepreneur that's full time. I've been trying to figure things out. So right now, I'm still in that same zone of trying to figure things out. This is not um, a realization. I want to say this. I'm talking about the event, the pandemic is not an isolated moment for me. It just kind of goes with everything else. So again, cultivate a place of peace and spirituality. Create a space in your home. That's one thing I want you to do for today or the rest of the weeks that we have ahead of us. I believe, as I said this before, like last week was all about listening, recognizing what's going on, kind of seeing it for yourself, sitting back, looking at it, looking at things happen. And this week to me is about planning, and it's about figuring out where you're going to go and how you're going to get to those avenues of supporting your family or contributing to your family. I have a friend who's buying a house. They're still buying a house in the midst of everything that's going on. And I say that to say that the show does not stop. Life did not stop. It's still going on. This is not a pausing moment. We can't pause for too long. It's okay to pause for a little bit. It's okay to balance the time out with work here, breaks here, prioritizing, I guess, certain times to certain activities. But life did not stop. And I need you to know that. This is not a break. This is planning. This is preparation. This is like opening your eyes to something new because you've been hit with a shift. We've been hit with a shift. Remain positive. Duh. Remain positive. I believe if you are deep off into fear, clearly it could be because you know someone who's been affected, or you know someone who knows someone who's been affected. You could be deeply involved in eating the fear because you have an ailment, or maybe you're older in age. But another reason is because maybe you don't know what you want, or you're not and have not been doing what you wanted to do. And so you feel very much halted by this pandemic. And you need to talk because you need perspective, because we're still rolling, still recording, still live, still rolling. All right. I do suggest, and I'm not sitting straight right now, but I do suggest that we practice our deep breaths and out. Like, that needs to happen. That needs to happen. Deep breaths in, deep breaths out. Why? Because guess what? What I was talking about earlier. Well, not earlier, but yeah, I was talking about it earlier. Talked about psychosomatic symptoms, anxiety. So I was thinking yesterday, because the previous video I kind of expressed how I thought maybe I had corona. So, and I'm saying that because I feel like everyone may feel something similar. People are afraid to cough, afraid to sneeze because they're going to get a snarly look at them. But what's happening when you think you're feeling the symptoms, but you don't even want to tell anyone? I don't know. What a shame, right? So I believe that our anxiety of what shall remain nameless, our anxiety can make us feel all of the symptoms. The symptoms of COVID-19 are literally respiratory, air you can't breathe, coughing, throat. You can make yourself feel all of those things in a 15-minute segment of anxiety. So keep that in mind. Keep that consciousness in mind that these symptoms are pretty broad. These symptoms can occur because of emotional stress, and they are occurring in a lot of us due to emotional stress. It's a no-brainer. So, our recorder looks animated. I am animated. All right. So, another thing I want to talk about is texts, phone calls, and social media. I'll be honest, one thing about me and the phone, I'm not big at calling people. I'm better at texting. But I'll tell you this, I don't want any negativity on either end, right? So a lot of people may not be reaching out because they don't know what to expect from the people that they're calling. But even after you hear everything they have to say, and even if you see that you talk to someone and they're rolling in the media, the media's information, I think it's important to still just say what you have to say, whatever that may be. And so anything I got to say to people is just for them to remain positive. Like, that's all I have to say. Well, I'm just trying to remain positive and just being calm. Take those deep breaths. Okay. What else do I have to say? Mm, be ready. That's why planning is important. That's why figuring out where you want to go is important because we have to be ready for what's to come next. Carter, I don't want you on the game just yet, please. I'm doing a video, please. Huh? This is my Palo Santo. Did I show y'all my lovely bowl? Purify, cleanse, and heal your bad vibes or your family bad vibes. All right, y'all. I want to keep it brief, so that's all I got for you today. Oh, also, Unto the Whirlwind workbook is available for purchase. I've been talking about this since I started creating it, which was like November. It is finished, finito, and it is 90 plus pages of inspiration to help you heal, help you go through your journey in a way that's going to unveil, a lot of the things that you don't know about yourself and that you never even considered thinking about. This is Carter Drayland, my seed, and again, workbook available $24.99, available through PayPal. That's your purchasing agent, and you will receive the book PDF style e-book, the e-workbook. Okay, so I need you guys to participate because eventually it'll be nice to have a collective meeting for this workbook so that we can, ask questions, dive deeper, talk more about what's inside of it. But literally, it's about helping you grow. It's about helping you cultivate change and see you and your life in a whole different way. So let us walk into greatness together. I don't want to leave you, but it's about 13 minutes and I think it's time to go. I'll be back soon. I'm always thinking about Unto the Whirlwind. I'm always thinking about my community. And I'm always thinking about change, like positive change. He's a comedian on the low. All right, y'all. Let us walk into greatness together. I'll see you guys soon. Be calm, remain positive, and grow during this time. And stay safe. All right, y'all.